Hi everyone, welcome back to Diamond Paintings with Mike, and today we got the return of Ruby. Yes, that's right. I did start to record this, as you can see with the white jewels up there, but my phone came up saying something to do with dimming light. I don't know what the hell that was all about. So yeah, apologies about that, but we are back with it now, and as you can see, I've just started to lay down the 3865s that we didn't do last time. It was waiting for a tray to become dormant so that we can use that trays. These trays never get a rest, people. They're always being used, so as soon as one's dekitted, the next one's washed and ready to go. So yeah, it's been quite a busy day today, but has anyone noticed it's getting a little bit stuffy in the UK now? I'm filming this on the 19th of March, but I feel like it's getting a little bit warm. So, yeah, why is this? Just try and tension this a bit. It's a little bit on the, I don't know if it's, yeah, it's got like a bit of a kink in it. But yeah, I've just come back from Sainsbury's because, well, Sainsbury's and Tesco, because I had to get some milk, and whenever I'm in there I'll always like top up the biscuits, and oh my god, right, they're doing these 50p for Nectar club card holders at the moment, so 50 or 55p, something like that. So I was like, oh my god, yeah, gotta have them. Jammy Dodgers, like when they're on offer I'll buy them, but when they're not, I'm not. So they must have had a very successful promotion with them, because a couple of weeks ago they were on offer and they took them off offer, and now they're back on offer. So yeah, it seems like quite nice there. So yeah, I picked up some milk, picked up some Jammy Dodgers, and they had the original flavour too, but I like to try different flavours, and I've had the blackcurrant ones before, they're really nice. And then I got some hot cross buns because I really fancied it. It was a lovely sunny day, and you know, we're creeping our way into the month of Easter, and I thought, yeah, I'm gonna have some hot cross buns. I'm not going to do a main meal tonight because I'm going to do something light and healthy. I mean, obviously a hot cross bun probably isn't, but I'm going to have giant Wotsits and hot cross buns for tea. What, like just a day without cooking. And then I remembered that I had a £1.50 voucher to use, and it said that I could either redeem it that now, or I could collect another 42 points and get a £2.50 voucher. Now, I don't know about you folks, but I always get I get worried that they're going to take it off me if I don't spend it, so I always like to spend it as soon as I've got it. And obviously Tesco at the moment are doing giant Wotsits for £1.50, and I was like, oh my god, yeah, having them. And don't forget, if you get promotional pack, always get promotional packs, because you never know, you could win. Because when I ordered bachelor's pasta once on Amazon, I won a £20 Odeon cinema gift card. Didn't actually watch a film in there, I just wasted it on sweets. But yeah, don't buy packets of sweets from cinemas because they're like £4 a bag. Absolutely disgusting. So yeah, I popped into Tesco to get them. Came home, tried to do the promotion, and then it's saying that it don't launch for 5 days. So why on earth have they put it on the bags ready, saying that we can enter this giveaway thing? Because there's so many prizes and a trip, like you win a holiday and stuff, but it's not even launched yet. So they've put them on the bags. So everyone's buying them thinking we can enter it, and it's not even gone yet, but it's done by the company PepsiCo. So just so you know, this white and cream, doesn't it look like strawberries and cream? You know, them sort of strawberry and cream, I don't know what they're called, but they were lovely sweets. It was like a little round sweet, very similar to like a Werther's original, but it was like red and white strawberry and cream sweets. Oh my god, my mouth's watering thinking about them. But yeah, they were gorgeous. So yeah, so then I came into here and started to do some, no I didn't. After that I went to, well, before I went to Sainsbury's and Tesco, I popped into the post office, because what I normally do is go to the post office, even though Tesco is like before the post office, go to Sainsbury's and then come back down to Tesco. So I'll do like a big circle. I always go to like the furthest away first, because last night I was playing the game and I had to get some of this. This was £1.25 a tube. They've always got to add the 25 or the 10p, and I got some Nivea hand cream with aloe vera, because I don't know what I've done to my hands, but they are super red at the moment. And all down here I'm getting like all these patches of stuff, so I don't know if I've been bit by something, but my hands are quite sore. And they do say that if you keep washing up, like, it can take the natural oils out of your skin. So I had to buy some of that because my hands are stinging, they're itchy, and it's just, I don't know what I've done to them. And then obviously there's cold weather, it can dry your skin up as well, because that's sometimes why you get like sore lips, because obviously the cold air just dries them out. So I've got some of that and it seems to be working its magic. So yeah, they really buy hand cream. If I need hand cream, I pinch some of my mum's, but I do a lot of washing up, because I've always had this habit. I get a cup out, I have like near enough 20 odd cups in my cupboard. But it's just a habit, isn't it? You know, when you've had a coffee and you've got all that like residue of the coffee left over after you drink it, I just put it in the sink and get another cup out. So I'm forever washing up cups. Whereas you could just pour it in, but I don't like, you know, leaving all that residue behind. So I'd rather get like a nice fresh cup. And I'm actually out of coffee, so I'm stuck with tea today. So yeah. Now the other colour, I've just realised we needed S, didn't we? So what we'll do, we'll try to fill this up as much as we can. I don't want to spend too long on this square, because obviously this session is mainly for this square. So what we'll do is we'll fill in the white, and then we'll make a start on here and just leap back and forth between it. But this painting is gorgeous. I think I paid £8.99 for it. It was really expensive, especially for like a 30 times 40. But I did notice it's actually, I was thinking this would come from the range, and it wasn't. It was sold on the range, but apparently it's a third-party seller on the range that sells them. So yeah, because I thought, this is bizarre, it's not allowing me to do next day delivery. And you know them circle stickers I was getting, I was going on the range today because I need to do, Friday's a bit up in the air at the moment, because I'm on standby because my mum's got a hospital appointment, and for some reason my sister has, like, originally it will go to default, my sister goes, it always goes to my sister as default, but she's having a bit of trouble trying to get it off from work. So she said she's gonna definitely let me know, or let my mum know tonight, whether I'm going or I'm not. So what I want to do is, if I am going, I want to do a click and collect and get some more of them stickers. Just saves me going all the way upstairs just to get a pack of stickers, because that's where they are, upstairs. And I noticed they've also got, they've got the 75 pack, or they've got another pack which is 10 in a pack. So I don't know if that means like 10 sheets of the stickers, or 10 like little stickers, because they're actually 79p. So I'm thinking about getting them, because they're 50p, they're nice and cheap. When you look at how much I was paying with WH Smith's, like I was paying them nearly £3.50 a time, and all this time the range have been doing them, like, so. But they, I tell you something, every time I visit that store, they're low on stock of them. There's like 1 or 2 left on the shelf, and I need, with the amount of demand I have for my projects, I'm using stickers daily. So I need quite a few packs of them white circle labels. So I probably need about, I don't want to be greedy though, because like I want to leave some for other people, but I'll probably get like 5 maximum. But you know, there's not a limit quantity, so surely I'm allowed to order as much as I want. But yeah, so hopefully they've got stock, because they weren't there last time, so I'm hoping that they can get them. So anyway, that was town sorted. Picked up my game with Just Play has been playing up lately. It's been really paying me low amounts, like 5p. Like I played like all day for like, I think the maximum I got that day was 20p, and normally it's like 40, 50. I can normally get something ordered every day on it, but I don't know what it is. It's just been not, whether they've run out of like money or stuff, I don't know, but they've just not been paying me enough, and I'm thinking I might, you know, take a few days off from this, because normally when that happens I take like a day off from playing it, and then the next day they sort of like pay you more. So it's like, as I said, like the weekends it's really shit pay. But yeah, I had to pay 2 days for that hand cream because everything's £1.25, and I weren't going to add money to it because, you know, that's the whole point. You want to get the item free. So right, so what we'll do here now is there's a couple bits just here. So that's looking a bit more better, isn't it? And then we'll hop over here and then go back to there because we've got a bit of K to fill in there. So yeah, oh, I'm so pleased I've got the 3865s. It's so pretty, isn't it? It's gorgeous. So yeah, then I came back to, I totally forgot myself in Tesco. It was so funny because what what I did was I picked up the scan go machine thing where you go around scanning your shopping, and I only needed the what's it. So I picked one up to scan it, to go and get the what's it, and then like scan one item on, like to transfer it to the till. Like I must have forgot myself, because normally I only get them if I need to get some other bits, because rather than you calculate it, it calculates how much you're spending as you go around, which is something that I quite like. But whenever I pick up the machine, it goes, "Hi, Mike." Sainsbury's, on the other hand, don't. So I like use 2 different machines today. So I did the same in Sainsbury's, but got 3 things. But yeah, so I came back and then I saw the postman up the road, and I thought, oh, I wonder if we've got any mail, because I like to get mail. I like to, you know, see who's writ to me today, you know, and just have a nice cup of coffee reading it. And we did get mail, but I'm getting a bit fed up with this, because all they keep delivering me is these poxy pizza flyers. Every time we get mail, we get one of these, like Papa John's pizza, or we've got another one here from Domino's, the Mexicana. I mean, that looks absolutely disgusting. But yeah, all I keep getting is pizza flyers, because what they do is they give some to Royal Mail to distribute, and I'm getting really fed up with keep getting them, because I just shred them, because I very rarely order from Domino's. Now, what I want to do is we need some sort of placer. So what I'll do is I'll take this. Oh, actually, we were going to use the wheel, weren't we? So see what we can do here, because I want to take this old wax out. Always clean that out, because it can get like less sticky if you don't clear it out, sort of thing. And oh my god, come on. Oh, my thing's going everywhere here. I'm just going to clean this out, and then I want to try and get a bit of multi-placing done. So, oh my god, look at that, it looks like a little worm. Yeah, and then I've got a few other letters, but yeah, I'm getting rather fed up with keep getting pizza flyers. But obviously he delivered it before I could like go, because you not send me them. So yes, and I saw his little cart and I was like, yes, we're gonna get some mail. Now I can't remember how you do this, because didn't someone say you have to push it in? Oh wow. Right, I think what I'm gonna do is just load it up from here. Doesn't seem to sit in very well. That's what's annoying with this wax. But it's gonna be good, because I can use most of this up, you know. So we'll just feed a bit on there. I'm holding the wheel as well so that it don't like spin off. Yeah, it's probably best to do it this way, you know. And then it has to cover all the wheel, because obviously you're going to be going all the way around it, so the more you can get shoved in there, the better, really. So as you can see, we get all that around there, and we can peel off the side, and then that, yeah, I find that when you roll it on, it seems to pull it out. So it's like chewing gum, if you have a feeling, it pulls it out. So just going to squash that in a bit. Okay, lovely. So this is the fun part. So let's try this again. I haven't done this for a while now, so as you can see, it's all gone really weird, and oh no. Ooh. Oh my god. Do you know, I'm not very I'm not very keen on doing this wheel situation, so I might revert to my frozen pen and do a bit of that. Yeah, I'm going to take this out. I'm not a lover of that wheel. I don't really know why I bought it, to be fair, but I just think it needs a little bit of practice, you know. It's just a bit of practice. Now, this is a 3-placer, I believe. This is the plastic one, so I just want to try and, you know, you see how much quicker it is when I do it that way. So that's what we want to do. We want to build up a bit of time doing a bit of multi-placing. And then what that means is that we're going to get a lot more done. So also it can make the wheel a bit heavy. So yeah, so anyway, I came back to do a bit of filming for YouTube, and went to go and film it, and I always check to make sure I've uploaded the video the previous day, because like sometimes I've gone filming and I forgot to upload it, and then it causes a storage issue. And yeah, I totally forgot to film it. I mean upload it, so I've had to sit here for the last hour waiting for this to upload. I haven't got this colour here yet, and of course that's then meant that it's kind of set me back another hour. So yeah, I've had to like try and just do a bit of a tidy up in here while I've been waiting to for the video to upload, you know. So that took about 30 minutes or so until it uploaded, and then that's where we are now. So I'm going to do a bit of this, and then what I love this pink. That is so vibrant. Wow. Last night I was filming the first session in the evening, so it didn't look as colourful, but this is gorgeous. Imagine a cherry bakewell with strawberry and then that sort of colour filling. Be really fruity, wouldn't it? But Mr. Kipling has started coming out with you know, like the miniature versions of bakewells and stuff, so that's quite interesting. So I think after this, the next stop will be to have a munch with some crisps. I constantly eat, like I can't stop. But I can't just sit there and watch the TV. I have to eat something. I don't know why, I just feel like maybe if I eat something it makes the program faster, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, so I'll watch EastEnders. But people are rumouring that apparently Nigel is supposed to be dying because he called Lexi Claire, and he thinks that that's his daughter. Well, it isn't. Lexi belongs to Lola, who died in it. So yeah, So they're thinking that he might be dying, because the other day he called up to Phil upstairs and Phil wasn't there. So he's in that that rehabilitation centre thing. So you see what I mean? Right, let's get K again. And then while I was waiting for the video to upload, I did a bit of putting some washi tape down on another painting that we got launching after this video. So once this video goes up, the next day you'll see the new launch. So yeah. Okay, so we got our next, and it's very vibrant. Oh, the wood pigeon's back. I don't know if you can hear it. Can you hear it? Hang on. No, it's gone. But yeah, he normally sits on there, and like you're sitting here and then you see something drop down from like fall off your window, and you're like, what the hell was that? Well, of course, when they're on the roof, they're picking up all the moss that they've dropped. So they've probably picked up like grass and stuff and all the moss, and then they've dropped it accidentally, and you see it fly down and like bang on your window, and it's like, what in the world is going on here? It's like raining grass. It's raining man, hallelujah. Oh yes, and Cheryl, yes I do. I was in a choir. I sing, I used to sing the Will Young Eyes Like a Sunrise with one of my best friends, and he always used to sing. But I do come from a theatre background, so I've done like musical theatre, like with different shows and stuff that we do through the year, but mainly sort of backstage stuff. People have suggested I go on the ensemble, but I don't think I would have the courage to. It's different, isn't it? Because when you sing on a video, you're not actually in front of an audience. So that's what I suppose, that's probably why I have the confidence to do it. But I think if I was to sing in front of an audience, like you've got to have a lot of like confidence to do that. I don't think I could do it. I am in love with this colour. These colours are absolutely gorgeous. Whoever invented this painting has done a fabulous job. I mean, it's just so pretty, isn't it? So what I'm going to do is after this, we'll do one more line, and then I'll just want to do a little bit more filling on here, and then we'll go back, because if we do all the filling here, we're not, you know, this pit's going to get a bit backlogged. So, but what I'll do is next session I'll get the S, because we've got to stretch that over this now. So yeah, and oh my god, last night it was the night that, because what happened was Dragon Freedom went up to rescue these two astronauts, and if any of you have been following that story, these two astronauts have been stuck since last year sometime, because something went wrong with their craft, spacecraft, and it was deemed not safe to bring them down. And so yesterday, I think it was early hours of the morning, it docked, and they were transferring them into the Space Dragon thing. And last night they said it was 17-hour journey. They splashed down and they were brought back to Earth. It was so brilliant to watch. Like, I've never seen that before, and I love anything to do with space. And basically they're always in contact with NASA, and yeah, so they sort of there was a program on NASA's app, and I was like, oh no, that means I've got to watch it on my phone, because I can't get the NASA app on the TV. So I thought, well, I wonder if I can see if it's on the Fire TV stick thing. you know, the Amazon Fire TV sticks, and it was. So I managed to download NASA and watch it on there, and they were telling you like all about how it deorbits and how they spray like this nitrogen coolant thing to keep the astronauts cool, because it's like the blasters or the engines get up to like quite high in temperature. And then like they were saying like something to do with genocide and how parts of the spaceship like just remove bits of the spacecraft that they don't need anymore, because they have to like, I think it's just as they're about to enter Earth, they have to like get rid of some of the rocket or something, so it lowers the speed or something like that. And then you saw it sort of like come in and, you know, touch down into Earth. And then when it got so far down into Earth, the parachutes went off, and that's basically to sort of slow the vehicle down. And then they hit the water, and it was so fun, like fascinating to watch, because they were bobbling in the water in this, you know, dragon freedom thing. And they sent there was a boat called Megan, and that was the, you know, the rescue boat sort of thing. But they had 3 boats, speed boats, that had to go out, and one of them was attaching, there was a guy that climbed onto the capsule thing, like putting all like the hoists and stuff so they could bring the capsule into this boat. And then the other 2 were responsible for like clearing the parachutes out of the water. And they did say prior to that that the nose cone remains open. It remained open since when they launched was September, I think it was. But the reason why that's kept open, because I was like, why is it kept open? Well, it turns out they keep it open so that it can dock to the space station. And then they sort of lifted it up into this Megan ship, and it wasn't aligned properly with the what they call the nest, and they had to lift it up and then back again. And then what they had to do is, because salt water is highly corrosive, they had to spray it down and then do tests. And then they had to they opened up the side hatch, and so they opened the side hatch, and then they put like a supportive frame in, and then they said again that that hatch would have been the first time it was open, because they use a different hatch when they're in space. And then obviously up there they're losing muscle mass and, you know, stuff like that with their legs and stuff. And then you sort of like saw the people, there was someone from one of their crew or something, and they went in there to make sure that they're okay. But they were saying that when they come out of the craft, they have to slide down this ramp thing, and then they are put onto stretchers, because it's procedure that they get checked by the doctor. And they were so happy. You could see how Sonny Williams was so happy to be back. So yeah, it was, I've never seen anything like that in my life before, and it was so fascinating to watch. You know, how they're, you know, all the way through, you've got these, you know, really high engines and stuff that blast all this heat, and that, you know, they're kept in their capsule. And but for 17 hours, that would have been a long time to sit in that chair. But I think they said that they had rest breaks and stuff. But yeah, that's got to require a lot of fuel. And so they're back down on Earth now. So today's sort of like the day where they're sort of like adapting to being back on Earth. Because this happened yesterday, which was the 18th of March. And when they went splashdown, they went, the controller was like, welcome back to Earth, Crew 9. And then they've actually sent another crew up there now called SpaceX 10 or something. So they're there for 3 days. And apparently what happens is they rotate the crews. So there's always astronauts going up there and stuff. So yeah, it was just so fascinating to watch. I love space, anything about it, you know, it's just absolutely fascinating. I mean, they've got this shower system, no, the toilet system up there, when they go to the toilet and stuff, it sucks it down. But what I did find out was when if it's like solid waste, it has to go into like this capsule thing, and then it's just like abandoned in Earth, abandoned in space, and then it travels down to Earth or something, it was saying. And that like the gases melt it or something to do like that. Because I was reading a magazine that was like so many facts and stuff, and it was they have like exercise bikes up there, and I was reading about this other rocket that goes up there to, you know, send them all like the food and stuff that they need. Yeah, absolutely fascinating. It was a really, really cool thing to watch, and just to see them back down to Earth with no, you know, complications and stuff, because at some point during the journey they actually lose signal with NASA, which they said it's common for like 8 or 7 minutes, that they lose contact and stuff with the craft, just because obviously they've got the plasma or something going off. So yeah, so they're finally back, and they were there for like, they went in June or July last year, and they've been there for 9 months. So Sonny Williams was like, I'm like super excited to see my dogs, and you know, they were just so happy to be back. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. But this Dragon Freedom, when they loaded it onto the boat, it looked like an actual face, because it had 2 windows, and then like this hatch acted as like the mouth of it. But yeah, and you can stay up to date with like any sort of like live events and stuff on the NASA website. But yeah, I've followed that story right the way through, so it's just nice that they're back up. I mean, it's a big letdown for NASA, because obviously they've had to ask SpaceX to help them, so it's a big sort of like negative for NASA, but yeah, absolutely incredible. So I didn't actually watch the news that night, because it came on, because of the time differences, it came on around about 8:45 and was on for a good couple of hours. And they were just talking you right the way through the process about the deorbits, you know, all about the genocide and how it sort of like takes off, and how they have monitors, and you know, and they were in their spacesuits ready. So just a fantastic, you know, absolutely incredible. I know I keep saying it, but I found that so fascinating to watch. And I suppose it's incredible how they sort of know where it's going to land, because apparently where it landed was somewhere in Tennessee, or I don't think it was Tennessee, but Tennessee, somewhere in Florida anyway, because I put the Florida time zone on my phone so that I could, because of the time difference, I didn't want to miss it. And it turns out that Florida has the same time zone as Washington, so that's the point. Linda, have you got your them drills you were waiting for from Washington? They turned up yet? Okay, lovely. So you see what I mean? If I would have spent all my time just patching that up, that's like 1 square we've lost in filming. So that's why we need to balance it and keep rotating between the 2 squares. How are we doing for time? 34. Is it only 34 minutes? Blimey. Seems to be go quite quick when I look, but seems to be going a bit slow today. see if we can get a bit of multi-place in here. This boat's a little bit too full here, so we'll have to try and shimmy it about a bit. Oops. You know, that S drill is really bugging me. I really I need to go and get it, but we'll do it next time, you know. So we've done 2 squares so far. So what I might do is put a couple of weekend videos on. I tend to do that when we're getting close to the end of the theme. So, but yeah, I've quite enjoyed doing the dog ones. I've done a show with Tessa before with Dalmatian, but we both got so busy and we decided to put it on hold, and that should have featured in this theme, but we're just too busy at the moment, so it's something that can wait really, because that wasn't really in a theme. It was sort of like in its own, like a spin-off sort of thing, like on a Thursday. So and then I sold something today on Vinted, so I was like, wow, I haven't had a sow and like it's gone really slow. So probably about I've had 1 sow in February, and then this was like probably the 2nd sow in March. It's gone so slow. Normally I seem to sell like 3 or 4 things a week, but to be fair, I haven't uploaded much because I've run out of things now. So I've cleared what I wanted to clear and made room in my wardrobe for fresh new clothes. There's nothing better than buying new clothes. I love buying new clothes. Right. Yeah, so I've wasted all that wax on that spinny wheel thing, but I'm not getting on with it. It just needs a bit more practice, so that's all it needs, a little bit more practice. I normally work with a 4-placer, but I can't, I haven't got one near me at the moment, so okay, yeah. Just take these ones off for the minute because that's gone a bit pear-shaped. So pretty. I just can't get over these colours. They're absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, I've got to be on standby tonight for this phone call, so hopefully, I'm hoping that, you know, I don't mind either way. You know, if I go out, you know, I go out, you know, it gives me an excuse to go to the range after. But if I don't go, then, you know, it's freed up a day for me to do an all day of diamond painting. So but it's so much aggravation because you've got to get on a train, then you've got to get on a bus to go up there, to then wait around, and then, you know, they don't send you to, Broomfield is so weird because they don't send you to like the right department. So you get told to sit here in the waiting room, then you've got to wait for your name to come up on this board to then go round to another reception, even though you've already been through the main reception. to then go all through the process again of signing in. Like, I don't understand that. Like, why can't you just be diverted to where you need to go on the system? Unless what it is because they've got too many patients in that part of the area, and so they offload some to the waiting rooms outside so that they can free up a waiting room in their bit of the section. Does that make sense? So, yeah. Okay, looking good and feeling fine. That's what one of my ASMR artists say. He'll go, looking good, feeling fine. So yeah, I watch a lot of ASMR. Because the thing is, you watch one and then it recommends you another channel, and so you subscribe to that. And you, with ASMR, you just want to like subscribe to all the ASMR artists. So I purposely did that in case you wonder why the hell did I just plonk that there. Sometimes you'll see me with my drill, I'll put like, it could be like K and then, or it could be like KXK, so I go like 1, 2, you know, if I've picked up too many and stuff. So yeah, I feel like today I've got a lot done. So, and then it won't be long before, I think it's next week, we change the clocks back. So Alexa, when did the clocks change, lovey?
In the United Kingdom, Greenwich Mean Time will begin on Sunday the 27th of October 2024 at 2 AM, with the clocks moving backwards 1 hour. GMT will then end on Sunday the 30th of March 2025 at 1 AM, with the clocks moving forwards 1 hour.
Yeah, so we're actually going to go even faster on that day. It doesn't actually make an awful lot of difference, you know, you're still like, you know, still as busy, aren't you? So, well, I feel like I've been doing this for ages, so it actually feels longer than an hour, although my phone says 42 minutes, but I don't know, I just feel like today is dragged. So, what I'm going to do is finish off this line and then call that a session. I think we've done a lot on this one. Some of my videos, they tend to be like 45 minutes long or an hour long. Have you noticed I tend to like cut them short now? Not that I want to, it's just sometimes I get backache, and so I just want to like, because I sit on a box, like a plastic box thing, so I don't actually have a chair, which means I have to lean my back over all the time, and it can get quite annoying. So I'm looking for a chair, but I'm not paying like £167 for a bloody chair. Like, I'd rather just sit on my box, you know. Makes a perfect seat. It's hard plastic, so yeah, it's quite comfy as well. But yeah, I'm not paying that. £80, that's reasonable, you know, but not 162. I mean, was it made of bloody gold, or, you know, was it a movable dancing chair or something? Like, why is it so expensive? But anyway, that's that, guys. I'm still in love with this pink, like, so neon. But yeah, anyway, that's where I'll leave it. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. What we'll do is we'll just do a bit of rolling there. Rolling. I need to look for some washi tape for this because I don't have any dog tape. I can either use this, or I can use, I was thinking dinosaur, but something animal related. But then I've also got, I think this is supposed to be winter tape, but it's like a speckled sort of white, so that would go with that. But I've actually discovered I need one of them, you know, them washi tape holders. Well, I've discovered I can use my gold pot thing that I got from Temu and make it into a washi tape holder. So, you know, you could have one there, a few there, just stick them all up like that. You see? So, there we go. Perfect little tub for it. I'm always buying washi tape. So, yeah. I think I've come a long way in diamond painting. I mean, years ago I never used to use washi tape, and then I've sort of like invested in it, you know. Never used to use like these nice decent pens, and I've invested in that. So just goes to show, as years go by, you sort of always improve the channel, you know, and always improve your accessories and your diamond paintings. But yeah, this has turned out absolutely beautiful, as you can see. And this, my friends, is what it looks like. Look at that gorgeous pink river and flow. I tell you something, this reminds me of a very old painting that I got yonks ago. It was a pink river with pink dolphins in it. I think I got it from Amazon. So, yeah, it just brings back memories of that. But this is Ruby. Stage 2 done, and as I say, next time we'll just finish off this and get a few more of this colour filling in. It's just because I ain't got trays available at the moment. So as soon as some, remember that I work on various different projects at a time, so as soon as some get offloaded, then I'll bring them colours in. But yeah, so I'll always work on like the colours that have more, so like the blocking bits, you know. But yeah, I'll put the link if I can find it on the range. Please remember to like, share and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Tap that good old notification bell so that you can be notified as and when a video pops up on the channel. And I will see you very soon for another video. So until then, take care and bye bye.